quite possibly the most reliable website for FC25 coins. Go check out MMOXP for the best price, the best guarantee. Use the code META, that's code META, for the best cheapest coins. You can get yourself a 5% discount. Oh, what it do? What's good, YouTube? Hopefully you boys are doing well. We do have the top 5 best players in each respective position. Now with this video, I feel like I'm easing into it. Obviously now not everyone has icons, so I didn't include icons. I didn't include the conventional like meta cards, you know, like your R9s, your Mia Hams, because there's just no point. Everybody knows they're great. There's no point in including that, and I felt like this is more of a realistic top 5. Does that make sense? So there is some good cards though, nonetheless. So hit the like, subscribe, check out MMOXP, use the code META for the best cheapest coins. We do also have one player underneath these top 5 players, which is the best valued player. I feel like it's just a nice addition, you know, for the people that don't have as much coins and want to have like a good bang for buck card. So let's get into it, man. Top 5 best goalkeepers right now. It's between these 3 right there. I feel like they're the juggernauts for gold cards when it comes to goalkeepers. You got Courtois, that's already tall, that has the deflector plus. You got obviously Edison, which is really good this year. For some reason I feel like this year they've done his card justice, because usually Allison is always coming out on top, but what I like about him is long ball pass from building up from the back. Doesn't really have a goalkeeper trait to write home about, but unfortunately I do think that Courtois is the best out of all of them that I've versed personally. Now it can obviously be subjective. That's most of the goalkeepers right there. It's subjective at the end of the day. Completely up to you who you want to use, but you also want to eliminate the shite goalkeepers, you know, that don't do as well, like Neuer's. I feel like that card this year is just not great, you know. Cobble as well, it's just not really as good. And then you obviously got Allison, which is okay this year. I'd say 87 reactions helps a lot when it comes to 1v1 battles. You know, the composure and stuff. Deflector plus as well means they parry the ball away from the opponent's players. Does that make sense in terms of attackers? So you won't concede as much rebound goals having the deflector plus, so bear in mind. There's a lot of factors this year when it comes to goalkeepers, which I do like, but every goalkeeper's trash, I always say. We've got Donnarumma, and then obviously this Martinez, which even his gold card is actually really good in this game. I actually do like him in this game. I used him a couple of games, but yeah, for a cheap card you can even go Vicario, Pope. They do the same job, I feel like. But at the end of the day, I mean, 21,000, 15,000 for Edison, bro. Just get him in your team and he will be in your team for a while. That's for goalkeepers, you know. The best valued one, now this might come as a surprise, it is the main man Oblak. Now why I say this is, for some reason Oblak has like this insane reflexes in game. Every time I play him I cannot seem to get past him, and also he rushes out really well. What does he have for roles? He has goalkeeper plus, so very traditional. I thought he had sweeper keeper plus, but he has 85 reactions, and then he has the far reach. So yeah, people will be like, he's a little bit too small for goalkeeper, but having the far reach plus helps to obviously maneuver his way to getting that ball, and it helps a lot. So yeah, for me, very good value card, and he's like 14,000 coins, bro. Yeah, don't think of him as a fodder card only. He is actually a decent goalkeeper in game. Let's move over to the center backs though. I feel like for center backs, it's going to be a little bit subjective at the end of the day, but as I said, I didn't include conventional icon players like Ferdinand, like Maldini, because it's not realistic at the end of the day. Yes, I know I have Lucio in the top 5, but I feel like he's under a mil and he's actually obtainable. 967k right now, of amazing card. In game he plays better than what his stats say, and his stats is still saying something. Like if you add a shadow on this man, why is there so much ads? I swear I had ad blocker here, bro. Am I tripping? But nonetheless though, as you can see, if you add a shadow on him, right, amazing pace split, very nice defending stats, and he has 73 agility for someone that's 6'2". This is the type of I think he epitomizes like a very traditional center back that doesn't make mistakes at all, will stay in your team and will be very reliant / reliable. Block plus as well is very decent. Yeah, I like this type of center back, man. In game I would say there's better priced cards out right now, but yeah, we got Varane, which was an SPC, still so good. Kind of reminds me of, you know what I'm talking about, that Saliba guy. Kind of reminds me of him, and people are gonna be like, what, Saliba's not in the top 5, Mike? He is in the best value, don't worry about that. We got Campbell, which is a new card, got included. 345k is actually very good in game. I versed him a couple of times, didn't have the opportunity to use him. I can't lie, 350k is not completely bad at all for him. I feel like he ticks all the boxes for a good center back. The only downfall about him is he's not really a ball playing center back. Like, his passing is a little bit shocking. 74 short pass and 70 long pass is not really that great. And I'd say that's the only downfall about the card at all. Like, he's got a very nice pace split, very, very nice defending stats. It's Campbell, man. 88 reactions as well. Slide tackle plus with, I think it was 91 slide tackle. So make use of these type of things. Like, slide tackling in this game, if you have the plus as well as good slide tackling, it's going to eliminate that barrier of like getting red cards, because it'll be so efficient at slide tackling. Yeah, that's just the type of play style that you have to utilize in this game. But it's not really that meta, I'll be real. Like, if he maybe had the intercept plus, I feel like that's the most meta one right now for defending. But yeah, Van Dijk, come on, do I really need to be explaining myself? Araujo as well, very good card, and I think he went up in price as well because his card went up. 90 sprint speed. Now, there's something about, I mean, 94 reactions, bro. This might be the best center back in the game, and I'm not even like capping. That might be the best center back in the game, hands down. Like, I know I've used his gold card a couple of games. Wasn't really the greatest card under the sun, but was better than most of the La Liga players that I've seen, like Militao, Koundé, but not Rudiger. You might see, where's Rudiger? He is in the best value. Don't worry, Rudiger and Saliba for me is the best value cards in the whole game for center backs. I mean, you're basically spending under 150k for quite possibly almost S plus tier cards, bro. Like, I'd say they're higher S. The more that it goes on, they're gonna be in that S slot. But some would even deem them as S plus. The thing with Saliba is the way he feels in game. If you didn't do Varane, you literally have Saliba. He plays the exact same. I don't know who's better, who's not. He could even possibly be in the top 5, but I feel like the 4-star weak foot helps Varane a little bit better with the passing and stuff, even tackling, bro. But yeah, Rudiger as well, he is so good when it comes to his, I think it is a sprint speed. I think Rudiger has like 91 sprint speed, so he catches up really quick to attackers. And yeah, for this reason, he is in the top 5, and he's also, sorry, he's in the best value, and he's also very, very aggressive, and that's what you need in a center back, man. Let's move over to fullbacks now. Now with fullbacks, there's a nice leniency right there when it comes to fullbacks, because at the end of the day, you just want them to kind of have like amazing stats everywhere, because you're using your fullbacks as utilization up the field as well as defending. So having someone like a, let's say for example, like Llorente, bro, for instance, will be one of the best right backs that you'll use, because he can do everything. He can run, he can obviously shrug plays off the ball, the strength, he's and aggression. He's got decent enough defensive awareness, very, very nice dribbling stats for someone at 6 foot as well. He's not the tallest, not the shortest. I'd say 6 foot is actually a very, very nice height for a fullback, because they can do everything, you know. They're not too tall to the point where they can't turn, and they're not short at all. So for that reason, I think this Llorente card in game doesn't really have playstyle pluses, but in game he is so good, and he's versatile down that right flank. Very, very nice right back. I would say potentially a better CM than right back. I could deem him as that, because he does have better traits as a CM in my personal opinion. But yeah, we got Gusto, Frimpong. Frimpong's a little bit excessive, bro. 750k, I can't lie. I don't know why is this expensive. Maybe because of the upgrade potential, but I feel like his pace split helps him so much in game. If you add a shadow, not a shadow, man, you want to add something like a sentinel, because he already has insane pace, and you just want to boost his physical and defending stats, because that's where he lacks, and then he's going to be insane. I mean, he goes to a 88 rated right back, which doesn't get upgraded because you're only upgrading that certain stat. So by all means though, if you add it, he goes to 91 defensive awareness, which ups that. 92 jumping, 89 aggression. It helps a lot, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he obviously doesn't have the most aggressive elements for right back, so upping that with a sentinel, it allows for him to be at least a little bit of a more brolic type right back. But yeah, we've got obviously the left backs that I wouldn't really necessarily say there's that much great left backs in this game. It's just completely up to you. I feel like the ones that I've seen safe and secure is DiMarco, Mendy, and Hernandez, bro, straight up. I'm not too sure about this Robertson as of yet. I feel like he's a little bit lanky in game. It could just be me, but I do think you have to add something that boosts agility and balance for him, because yeah, sometimes he can turn a little bit too slow, especially in dying minutes of the game. Yeah, you do not want that, you know. 88 dribbling though with the engine, and 88 balance, 84 agility, very nice pace split, and very, very nice passing. He is for me I'd say top 5, 100%. I know he has 3-star, 3-star, but at this stage of the game, it doesn't matter that much. If you can have like fundamental stats for any position, then by all means they're going to play decent. I mean, what pass as well, plus in the box, like especially if you have those high, tall strikers like Haaland's and that, by all means he will be good. So yeah, for me, he deserves that slot in top 5. We got the main man Roberto, which is also a very nice versatile monster down that left flank. You can add him literally anywhere down the left flank, bro. I feel like personally though, the best position for this Roberto, I don't know if he has the plus. Yeah, he doesn't have the plus, unfortunately. I'd probably say either between winger or I'd say half winger, bro. Even if he doesn't have the plus, the way he plays in game is he's like a winger and then he can play as a CM. So it's like a box-to-box slash winger type vibe. So maybe going like a 4-5-1 flat and having him as a half winger will be amazing. But even as left back, I'm currently using him now as left back. I like him, bro. He's very, very nice in game. He does everything really well. Obviously doesn't have like the utmost potency for a fullback in terms of defending, but I do think he's really good. If you add a shadow as well, probably not even add a shadow, sentinel, dude. Something like a sentinel, bro. So let's just see where the sentinel gets him. See, like it ups his aggression, strength, jumping as well, 87 defensive awareness, and that overall card is looking amazing. But yeah, let's move over to the best valued right back slash left backs in the game. And this one might come as a surprise. It is going to be a couple of cards that not a lot of people are using, but I feel like you have to broaden your horizons when you're looking at best value. Because if you look at Grimaldo, right? The thing with Grimaldo is his base card is so shite in terms of pace, but that's it. That's the only downfall about the card. And now that he has the upped pace at 87, bro, 25,000 coins for this type of card, will perform so good in game. And in my personal opinion, one of the best left backs right now for value instantly, bro. What pass plus technical base, intercept, relentless, finesse shot, even like attacking as well as defending will be nothing but, you know, a steal. If you add a sentinel on him as well, very, very nice left back in this game. Trust me, use him in your team. I've actually used him a couple of games when I had somewhat of Bundesliga players, and I actually liked him, bro. He was kind of nice in game. 87 rated as well. I have no idea how he's 25,000 coins. That comes as a surprise for me, bro. But yeah, we got O'Hara as well, which she came out recently. I can't lie to you. Some people would be like, no ways this card is good value. She's 120,000 coins and for basically mid stats. The thing is, you're not looking at the upgrade potential. Maybe she gets an Evo in the future, and she also links to other players. Now, it's not just because of that, but she links to, you know, the Morgans, she links to the Rodmans. You can have some nice teams, and I feel like if you add like maybe a couple of fodder cards that you have in your team already, she can bring it down to like under 70k, and then it's worth it, bro. And she also has rapid plus, so in game she's gonna feel faster than what her stats say, and that's the main thing with a fullback, is attacking down the flank as well as defending the left wing for right back, you know. Jockey, quick step and long throw, ping pass as well. O'Hara for me is looking like one of the better right backs for the value. That's why I added her, and she has 86 defensive awareness, probably a little bit of like mid reactions, but you can always add, I know it might seem weird, but a marksman, dude, just to up the reactions, dribbling, strength, jumping. I mean, it's not completely terrible. Do you know what I mean? The more the marksman, you want to at least boost reactions, then by all means. Like if you see she's not nippy, like that quick, instant card, then by all means try use or utilize the what is it, the chem style. So yeah, for me that is going to be the best fullbacks. I mean, you could even just say like, let's go squad builder, let's look at the best valued right back as well. I want to include someone just in case like people will be like, what, O'Hara? Like if you look at O'Hara, right, you could even say Carpenter's a good value card. I think she's literally free, so that's literally perfect value in my opinion. But if you look at someone like a Jesus Navas, for instance, I feel like he's also a really good value card. It doesn't come as a surprise, bro. Jesus Navas has always had a very nice value card in game. Very good pace split as well, 90, bro. So if you add something like a Sentinel, I mean 91 defensive awareness with over 90 pace split, 4-star weak foot, he might be the better value card. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Rapid as well. Yeah, for me as a right back goes, he literally ticks all the boxes. I mean, and for under 20,000 coins, what are we doing, man? What are we doing indeed? Let's move over to my personal favorite, the heart of the team. It is going to be midfielders. By the way, please do ignore the sounds in the background. It's people like, I don't know, dying outside. I have no idea. But you see, for midfielders, right, it completely depends on what you utilizing them at. You know, if you have a certain position for them, like if you want to have maybe 2 holding players, then by all means. But I've ticked all the boxes, and that's why you don't see top 5, because for midfielders it comprises of 3 basic positions. So I couldn't really name a top 5, you know, otherwise I'll do top 5 cams, top 5 CDMs, top 5 CMs, which I feel like is too deep in. So for this reason, I included the best midfielders that have that whole scope. It's the cams, which is your shadow strikers or playmaker plus pluses. You got your CMs, your holding players, and your deep lying players. And then you obviously got your CDMs, which is the same thing, more or less. I actually forgot for CMs, it's more of a box-to-box element. But yeah, for me, I'd say the best top 5 CMs, I'd say Putellas, De Jong, probably Bonmati, Yaya Toure, and then Ramirez. And then for cams, it's going to be De Bruyne, Fernandes, Bellingham, and Hamsik. And then for like CDMs, it's going to be like Rodri. I'd go probably De Jong again, Yaya Toure, Ramirez. You see, they can all occupy certain positions. I'd say the most complete CM, though, if I were to say that how they play in game, is probably going to be Bonmati, bro. One of the better cards that I've used, even her gold card. I could say she's the best value right now instantly, dude. She can do everything that you basically need. The only unfortunate truth about the card is 83 stamina, and as a CM goes, you need someone to occupy most of the duties in the midfield, and you need a lot of stamina for that, and unfortunately 83 won't do it. But in game, man, you can always just sub off the play if you want, or just use the stamina as is. It's not completely a downfall. I feel like all our other stats compensate for her lack of stamina. Does that make sense? But yeah, we've got Messi here because he is, for me, in my opinion, the best cam in the game, bro. I don't care what anyone says. If you're playing a 4-3-3-4 cam slot, he's there. If you're playing a 4-5-1, or sorry, a 4-4-1-1 with a cam, he's there, bro. The thing is, this card, the way he maneuvers his way in this game is so good. And if you know how to utilize that, he is going to be controlling basically the whole game, bro. Exactly how he plays in real life. Definitely add a hunter, straight up. I mean, what else would you add, bro? Come on. Traditional hunter for him will make him amazing in game. And 93 rated cam. Oh, I cannot wait to use this card. I'm currently using Neymar as a cam, and I'm loving him, bro. The skills is so good, but I definitely think he's better maybe as a left winger. I don't know. It's completely up to you, actually, because I love him at cam, bro. He's like that free rolling type of cam. But yeah, tell me who's your favorite CDM, CM, or cam in this game right now. I'd say that's the top 5 for sure. Fernandes is very underrated, by the way. I mean, 705k, it makes sense though. The best value though is going to be 3 Trailblazer cards, and it makes sense. This promo was actually decent for meta, I'd say. It changed the power curve a bit. Stanway, for me, best CDM when it comes to value. She can basically tick all the boxes. She is Ruud Gullit stats, which means above 80 club. She's a 80 club, sorry, above 80 stats. Very good in game, and she's very small, nimble, so can move, maneuver away pass players, and then also defend, like being that pester, you know, like Mosquito at knocking at the door, bro. You know, every time just collecting that ball like Kante. Musiala as a cam, why I like him is he has the trickster, so the fake shots is amazing, and he feels so good in game when it comes to dribbling. Sometimes you don't need to look at stats, feel how they are in game. And for me, versing that Musiala, I don't like him. I hate versing him, which basically means he's one of the better cards. We got Marcus Llorente, can basically do jack of all trades. Everything, bro. Ticks all the boxes for CM, CDM. Can even play cam, but you probably won't want to do that because he doesn't have the cam position, unfortunately. It's so dumb how they did this here. But yeah, let's move over to the wingers, man. And he's going to be, as I said, similar to fullbacks. They have a huge leniency for meta because all you need is pace, like raw stats, pace and skills. That's literally it, bro. I mean, you could have Saint Maximin that plays like a Vinny in this game. That's just how it is. But you have to look at like the in-game animations and stuff, what makes the card so good. And for me, Vinny will be up there because he has the amazing electrifying pace, and it separates the boys from the men, man. Like this Vinny card, bro, comparing to like Neymar, is miles ahead because in-game he is phenomenal, and 1.4 million makes sense. This card in-game is so irritating to verse. Yeah, if you know how to skill and stuff and attack down the flanks, he's gonna be perfect. Kind of like a cracked Rashford, I would say, times 10. We got Rafael Leao, Hazard, Kvaratskhelia, Diaz. Tell me in the comments if I've missed out a left wing or right wing that you think deserves to be here. Maybe there's a couple of them, but obviously I didn't include the icons because there's just no point. We got, it's a realistic one, I'd say. We got Salah, which is actually a very good card, valued at 1.3 mil, because this Salah card, can actually do a lot of things, bro. He can play striker firstly, has above 90 pace split, 91 finishing, amazing agility, balance. Look at that reactions, 95 reactions, 88 stam. I'd say Salah might be one of the best cards right now for under 1.5 mil, hands down, dude. Only downfall is the 3-star weak foot, but I don't care. Salah is Salah. Slap him down that right flank, you are going to cook. We got Hansen, any version of her is good, and we obviously got Lauren James, which I don't know why she's so expensive with 86 finishing and 80 agility and balance, but the thing is, in game we all know how good her gold card is, so we can only imagine how this one will play. So she's top 5. Best value though, yep, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, Mike, where is Inaki Williams, bro? Watch the full video first, fam, and then you will see. Because some people just skip towards the end or they skip sections. Watch the full video and you will see all these type of cards. Like, look at this Inaki Williams, bro. Best chem style for him. What do people add? Let's see. Finisher. Let's see what finisher does. So finisher gets into a controlled running style. Accelerate type, sorry. 99 dribbling. 99 maxed out dribbling with 82 agility. 88 agility, 82 balance, 98 finishing. You looking at a 95 sprint speed, 94 accelerated, 98 finishing striker. He might be a better striker than winger, straight up, but he can play anywhere in the attack. What a card, bro. 6'1" as well, and can play that aerial battle. I might just do this card, hands down, dude. He might be the card that I do. Like, for that value, is actually might be the best value in the whole entire game right now for meta. What a card, man. Definitely slap a finish on him and he's going to be good. Claudia Pina, we all know how good she is. Very low center of gravity player. Very irritating and might be one of the underrated ones and overlooked. Not a lot of people have her in the team. If you use her and utilize her, trust me, someone that's small, nimble, she's going to cook, man. She is going to cook indeed. Let's move over to the striker. The very last one, and I think it's people's favorite because at the end of the day, strikers gets the most fame, let's be honest. We've got Ronaldo, Griezmann, Son, and Haaland, and Mbappe, of course, bro. I mean, I feel like these are just like such huge like meta cards in this game because they each have their own like abilities. I mean, we got Mbappe, which is the fastest in the game. Ronaldo, which is it's just got that aura in game, bro. I know it might be a bit biased adding him as a striker top 5, but I feel like with the 92 reactions, 98 composure, you add a hunter on him, and my word, bro, that card is going to perform miracles for you, bro. 98 finishing as well. For 1.2 mil is actually a very nice card. Stats as well wise. Heung-min Son is definitely here, bro. 2 million coins. I feel like gold Heung-min Son can even be a still very nice card in this game. And then the best valued card, obviously it's 2 because at the end of the day you have 2 strikers mostly in formations. So I've included 2 and I felt like I needed to include Smith as well as Darwin Núñez. The thing with Darwin Núñez, he's in a quiet taste. You need to basically ease into him. That sounds a bit sus. You need to basically, what's the word? You need to, like, you know, let him cook. Let him cook now. Now, if you utilize someone like a Darwin Núñez, I hate you in this game. I hate versing someone that knows how to use Darwin Núñez because they do so well in terms of, like, I mean, sometimes I could concede like literally like more than 3 goals against him. But yeah, Smith as well, I feel like is more of an easier card to use, and she's 57,000 coins. If you go look at his stats and look at how much she is, it just doesn't make sense. She could potentially be in the past 2, 3, 4 FIFAs. I'd say above 1 million coins at this stage of the game. So I have no idea how she's so cheap. And then also got, which I don't really know why I did this, but honorable mentions because I want to include some of them. It's Lewandowski, which this specific version is so good in game because of the upped pace. That's the only thing that he lacked was pace. And now he has the 85 pace. Lewandowski in this game is underrated. Kind of reminds me of Kane in older FIFAs. Kane is still good, don't get me wrong, but Lewandowski is the new guy on the block. Add him in your team, bro. He's going to cook. Trust me, this rush one is so good. And then we obviously got Martinez, which is actually, I would say, better than Darwin Núñez, and it makes sense with the price range. So Martinez, though, the 91 FUT Centurions, it's a little bit expensive, don't get me wrong. Very, very, very good shooting stats and very good dribbling stats for someone that's not the shortest and not the tallest. In-game, he's going to perform so much better than what his stats say, trust me, and his stats is saying something already. Press proven, so ball retention's nice, finesse shot plus as well. Kind of like a better Griezmann, literally, bro. That's saying something, man. 87 acceleration, 84 sprint speed. I'd probably say, you could potentially say this Martinez is better than this Griezmann. I don't know, but Griezmann we all know is good in-game and much easier to use, but yeah. Tell me in the comments if you agree with this tier list. Basically a tier list, top 5 best players in each position. A realistic one, I would say. Hit the like, subscribe. I'll catch you boys in the next one. By the way, there is a new kid on the block. It is Kane, but 72 pace. Come on, bro. EA could have at least made him usable, bro. Check you boys in the next one, man. Have a sweet week. Peace.